Okay. Good morning, students. In today's lecture, we will see control of seepage through embankments. Okay. Generally, in earthen dams, one more important part is that is seepage. Why seepage is important? Because our earthen dams is somehow you can see it is natural material. Okay. As it is natural material, what will happen? If soil is there, immediately what will happen for us? Some absorption will be there. Okay. Due to that absorption, after observation rate has completed, immediately what will happen, saturation will be start. Okay. Seepage will be start, sorry. Okay. Content seepage, effect of seepage, methods of seepage control, how we have to control that seepage. This all we will see in this lecture, how control we have to make, and what are the effects we are having. This all we will see. And coming to next one, uh, it is seepage is also known as leakage. Leakage of water we can say. Next you can say leak, you can say oozing is nothing but moisture. What will happen when water has continuously observed. Okay, at some stage what will happen, it will lose somehow it percolation. Sorry, oozing is nothing but uh, it will lose its moisture content, dissolve. Okay. Next one is percolation. Here percolation is nothing but, for suppose see here, percolation, both are two different words here. Here percolation means what will happen. Generally we will see this one in liquid limit test. In liquid limit what we will do, we will take sample, soil sample we will take, and in that soil sample what we will make, exactly after preparation of soil sample we will keep in our apparatus. Okay. Kasaganda operator we will keep, and after that exactly at the center we will make a line, and then due to some blows what will happen, exactly at the center water will come. Okay. Water will be separate and soil will be separate. Okay. That point is nothing but here seepage. The slow escape of a liquid or gas through porous material of small holes. Generally slow escape means this is very slow process actually. Okay. It will come after years of like that. This type of seepage first recorded in 1815 to 1825. Seepage. Sometimes that seeps are leaks out. Generally, see here, seeps are leak outs mean, for suppose see here, whatever here water it is there, it is passing from here to here. In this location, what we are having, soil we are having. Okay. This soil, what will happen after completion of saturation process. Okay. If the soil has lose its properties dissolved, then immediately the leakage will be start. Okay. Next, effects of seepage. Uh, Water losses in canal contribute to water logging, salination of valuable irrigated areas, reduced system performance, lead to increased water in water withdrawal. Water withdrawal means water table will be increased. Okay, evaporation will be start, and seepage will be there. Okay, and water logging will be there. Okay, water logging means you can see here, refers to the saturation of soil with water. Means when soil has absorbed the water, immediately it will form into the loose soil, like loamy soil we can say. Okay, that type is nothing but here water logging. This type of see here what is happening. There is some agricultural land here, it is there. In between agricultural land, water is storing there. Okay, this type of storage is nothing but water logging. Due to this seepage, this effect may chances are there. Okay. Next, salinization of valuable irrigated areas. Salinization is nothing but, in river sand we will have some salt content. Okay. That salt content, whatever it is there, it will affect our earthen dam. Reduce system performance will be reduced, and water table will be increased. Okay. Next, effects of seepage. All embankment dams are subjected to seepage. Generally, dam failure is one of the seepage failure we can say. Seepage may be determined to the stability of structure as resultant of excessive pore water pressure or by internal erosion. Here, erosion is nothing but like small potholes we can say. Turbid flow is the symptom of internal erosion. Okay, this is dam failure we can say. Whenever dam failure it is there exactly at the wide end location, exactly at the slope location, the seepage will be start for us. Okay. Next, waterlogging, just now I said for you. Next, salinity. Measurable of all the salt dissolved in water. The average ocean salinity is 35 ppt, and average river water salinity is 0.5 ppt or less. How we have to contain this salinity? What we have to do? Take one small test tube. Okay, either test tube you can take, or jar we can take. Okay, better to take test tube. Okay, for suppose see here, this is my test tube. In this test tube, what I will do, I will take up to this level river sand. What I will take, river sand, and remaining content whatever it is there, 3/4 up to 3/4 location, I will take water. Generally we have to take here distilled water, and I will close this test tube. When I have after closing this test tube, what I will do, I will shake for 2 to 3 minutes continuously. 2 to 3 minutes, what I have to do, I have to do continuously. Continuous shaking will be there, and after that leave about 8 hours. Leave about 8 hours, but in between, either after 2 hours or 3 hours, again you have to do shaking. After that leave about for 8 hours, and after 8 hours what will happen, here whatever here inside whatever it is there, sand and salt both will be separate. Both will be separate. Generally this type of salinity in India we have seen in Sindhu river, we can say. Especially in Sindhu river, we are having more salinity content, means salt content is having more there. Okay, at that locations we have to take some more precautions. Okay, generally for suppose if it is ocean salinity, means beach sand water it is there, that one we can say as 35 ppt, and well, river water we will say as 35 0.5 ppt or less. Okay, like this. Next, piping. Generally for earthen dams, what we have to do to control this seepage, if we are providing piping in between, if you are providing pipe, like small pipes you could say, due to this one what we can do, we can control the seepage. Due to these pipes what will happen, excess water how much it is there, it will pass through this pipe, and it will go to the drainage location. Okay, internal erosion of the foundation or embankment caused by seepage. Okay, erosion starts at the downstream toe and work back toward the reservoir. Okay, means what will happen exactly at the downstream location, for suppose this is upstream, exactly at the downstream location our seepage will be start. So here the channel or pipe flows path maximum permeability time taking process. Okay, means this is one process to control here. Piping is one method. If I am inserting here pipe, what will happen, water will pass to this pipe, and same water will go into the drainage purpose. Both, either in between earthen dam we can provide, or below the ground level we can provide. Ground level means, for suppose at base level, sub base level, like that. Okay, next, resistance of the embankment or foundation of piping depends on the plasticity of the soil, gradation, degree of compactness, plastic clays with plastic index. Okay, generally the value should be greater than 15 or more resistant to piping. Okay, next, piping control. Piping can be avoided by lengthening the flow paths of water within the dam and its foundation. Okay, this decreases the hydraulic gradient of the water flow and hence its velocity. Generally, due to these pipes, what will happen? It will decrease the hydraulic gradient line of water flow, and somehow we can control the velocity also. Okay, increasing flow paths. Flow paths can be increased by cutoff walls. Next, impermeable course. Next, impermeable blanket extending upstream from the upstream face. Okay, generally cutoff walls means, for suppose see here, what he has done exactly at some location, the wall has been cutted, and piping has been provided. Okay, like this. Next, methods to increase the flow path. Cutoff walls. Here you can see the cutoff wall. Okay, uh, mitigate the flow of groundwater. Here, this is nothing but permanent cutoff wall. Here exactly this is our foundation level. Foundation treatment is required obviously. Okay, and new dam. Okay, exactly here, he has made small cutting portion. Due to this cutting portion, what will happen? We can control the groundwater level. How much groundwater level it is there? It should be common. Generally, groundwater level should be constant, whether it is 2 meter or whether it's 3 meter or 4 meter. If the groundwater table is changing, immediately what will happen? Damage chances will be increased, and due to this some like you can say evaporation of soil, we can say, or leakage will be start, seepage will be start, like this. Okay, piping methods to increase the path. Impermeable core. Here means what we have to do, instead of providing cutting part, here we will provide some core section. Okay, like chimney or any concrete wall or something, material we will use, and we will provide here impermeable core, and due to this we can control our uh, seepage. Next, piping methods to increase the flow path. Impermeable upstream blanket. Okay, here what is happening? Same core method is there, and for more core also, here he is providing some cutting part. For both combination, we can say impermeable upstream blanket. Okay, an impermeable wave layer placed on the reservoir floor upstream of a dam. In case of an embankment dam, the blanket may be connected to the impermeable element in the dam. This is nothing but blanket here. Okay, next. Seepage control. Seepage is the continuous movement of water from upstream to downstream of a dam. Obviously, from upstream to downstream, seepage will be there. Okay, the upper surface of the stream is percolating water, is known as phreatic surface. The upper surface is nothing but phreatic surface. The phreatic surface should be kept at or below the downstream toe. Generally, this surface we have to keep in the below surface, that is at the downstream. The phreatic surface within a dam can be controlled by properly designed cores or walls. Okay, this like this we can control the seepage control. Next, internal drain system purpose. A homogeneous dam with a height of more than 6 meter to 8 meter should have some type of downstream uh, drain to reduce the pore water pressure in downstream. Here internal drain system is nothing but drainage system. Okay, downstream portion of therefore increasing the stability to control the seepage that exists the downstream portion of the dam, preventing pipes. Generally, due to these pipes, what will happen whenever we are installing pipes, we will give some way to the water, so that water will be collected, excess water will be collected in the drainage system, so that somehow we can control. So that what we can do, somehow we can control, means for suppose if excess water came, immediately that water will be separate. If not, what will happen, for suppose see here soil it is there, here soil it is there, here soil it is there, here soil it is there. In this location the seepage process has completed. For suppose here I am providing the pipe. Okay, here I am providing the pipe, you can say. So excess water, what will happen, it will go into this pipe and it will go to the drainage system. So here whatever soil it is there, it will be somehow safe. Like this we can control our seepage process. Okay, next, effectiveness. The effectiveness of the drain is reducing pore pressure depends on location and extent. Generally, on what location we are providing, that is important, and extent, to where we are extending, whether entire dam we are providing or only some portion of dam we are providing, we have to know. Next, toe drains. Toe drains is nothing but, for suppose see here, this is dam. Okay, this is toe and this is heel. Okay, at toe location if you are providing down drainage system, that is nothing but toe drains. The design of drainage system, downstream drainage system, is controlled by the height of the dam, cost of availability of permeable material, permeability of foundation. For low dams, a simple toe drain can be used successfully, means which is having height less. For this one, this normal toe drain is helpful. For reservoir depths greater than 15 meter, most engineers would place a drainage system further inside the embankment. Generally, if it is 15 meter, drainage system is compulsory. Okay. Next, horizontal drainage blanket. Advantages, disadvantages. Often used for dams of moderate height, frequently used over the downstream one half or one third of the foundation area. Generally, for moderate height, these blankets will be useful. Horizontal drainage blanket. Horizontal means drainage will be like this. For suppose this is our dam, like this our what we can say, drainage will be there. Disadvantage, and at dam embankment tends to be more pervious in horizontal direction than in vertical. Generally, what will happen, as comparatively horizontal, vertical will be helpful more, but for other dams we will provide horizontal only. Okay. Next, chimneys. Instead of providing these, we can provide some chimneys. This is a chimney, we can say. Horizontal flow along the relative pressure interactor seepage water before it reaches the downstream, useful in reduce pore water pressure. What will happen again, due to this chimney, uh, excess water, how much it is there, it will go to this chimney and it will go to the outside of the dam. And this in downward will provide some blanket drain. Okay, blanket drain is nothing but drainage system. Here chimney is nothing but in homes also we will see. So for suppose whenever in kitchens, whenever we are cooking, fog will come. Okay, smoke will come. We will give some way to that smoke, so that who is cooking inside that kitchen, his health will be somehow good. For this purpose also we can provide chimneys. Dimensions and permeability of the dams must be adequate to carry away anticipated flow with an margin of safety unexpected leaks. Okay, generally due to this providing this following this all, we can provide some safety, and leakages we can control. Unexpected leakage will start because soil properties we don't know. If heavy rainfall it is there, immediately seepage water will observe and seepage chances will be there. Okay, if the dam and the foundation are relatively impervious, then expected leakage would be low. Generally, for suppose if dam and foundation both are different materials, then we can control somehow leakage. Okay, a drain should be constructed of a metal quotient of permeability at least 10 to 100 times greater than the average embankment material. Generally, permeability should be 10 to 100 times greater than the embankment material. Embankment material is nothing but like concrete material, whatever it is there. Comparatively, it should be largest the value. Okay. Next, upstream sloping core. In this part, we can see upstream sloping curve. Here, what is happening here? Normal here soil it is there. Okay, to that soil saturation means zone of partial saturation means for suppose at upstream side water will be observed. Okay, to this what will happen, leakage may come like this, it 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 may come like this. Means here what we can do, slipping core means here small core section we can provide. Here what we can do like small pipes if you are providing. Okay, from this location some water will come, some location from water will come, some part will come, some part will come, and entire will collect here and it will go to the drainage purpose. This is nothing but line of seepage. Like this thin upstream sloping core is will be there. Next, partial cutoff. An earth dam constructed with a cutoff on permeable or semi-permeable foundation of a rock may lead to seepage beneath a dam, creating unexpected uplift pressure and causing instability. Partial cutoff is nothing but for suppose some portion we will make cutoff. Okay, means for suppose this is our dam. Okay, entire dam what we will do, we will select some location and we will make some small cuttings here, and through that cutting what we will do, we will give some lines like you can say seepage line, you can say, or piping you can say. Like this we have to provide. So friends, this is about seepage control. uh, Thank you, and I will continue with next topic. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.